Okay, we're back. Partway through the ore instance and everything that decided to crash. OBS is looking much happier. Yes, it was Razor trying to update. But it couldn't update because I was busy doing stuff, and it's set so that it doesn't do that. But it was trying anyway. So I'm gonna have some words. Some words with support. Angy words. Alright, let's try this again.
Commander, good to see you. Marshal
Right, so we just got Ton blown up a little bit.
Literally prevents the dead from rising again.
I wish we had 100 of them. How does this work?
That cool orb is something that we got in a different story chapter. Or rather, something another of our commanders got. Did you know the Pact has multiple commanders? You are not the only one. Ballet, so you got first again. Sorry, stream crashed. We're alright, we're back.
We can't seem to isolate the problem.
The Asura gates are non-functional because saboteurs, which we saw in a different storyline.
This is critical. Without those gates...
Yes, right, cliche tropes, yes. Okay, so... in no particular order. I've already given you, basically, the Vegeta.
I was sorry to hear about Ton. He was a huge asset.
Gonna make Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference, too.
Thank you, sir. The
Kaiba
mission was
also
a
has
success,
that happen.
but that's
Where
small
it's just
comfort
like,
for
he
the
hasn't really changed much. But he is friends with everybody. Sort of.
That said, I see you've done well. Fort Trinity is certainly formidable, and from all the activity, I'd say it's growing even stronger.
It better be. We've seen a huge increase in undead activity while we've been constructing our defenses.
Characters I write for myself tend to be come out of terrible, miserable circumstances, but have been resilient enough to, like,
and we've lost several
come out okay.
We recovered a powerful magical orb from the depths, and we have Ton's best explosives. But there have been some
the sort of motto I go with for that is, no one will ever know the amount of violence it took to become this gentle.
Our Asura gates are not functioning, and nobody can tell me why. Magical or mechanical failure, saboteurs.
More or less, anyway.
Disturbing. I want you to double check our defenses, starting.
You can type SpongeBob meme all day.
And we need
Sorry, your stream wasn't loading. Was your Razor trying? Was your Razor stuff trying to update too, despite the fact that you told it not to? Alright, we should be good now, though. Thankfully. Guild Wars 2 also seems much happier with me. Alright, back to that logging camp. We're gonna logging camp take 2. Very excited now to play a Thief. Thief is the other class that I main. I main Mesmer, Necro, and Thief. And I am very good at Thief. Mesmer is very complicated, but I'm solid at it. I'm not top tier or anything, because to be top tier, you ought to be faster than I'm.
We're behind schedule.
Alright.
needs more lumber to strengthen our fortifications.
The last logging party.
Ooh, body swap is a thing I absolutely love.
Until we do, we can't risk sending any more.
All right.
I write a lot of things. I write a lot of things because I like it, that where people just have cool supernatural powers. It doesn't matter how they get them. Whether it be technology or magic or mutant or whatever. Does not matter to me. Body swap is one of my favorite nonsense things to do because it gives me good insight into the characters. Like, what is more interesting and more telling than what a person is willing to do in somebody else's position, effectively? Like, it doesn't even necessarily have to be like the Freaky Friday style, like, like we've swapped completely.
Looks like we've won for now. Thanks, Miss.
You got it, logging camp people.
Before they overrun the fort.
Character swapping bodies with a strained relationship is just, like, the most easy way to say, like, Hey, before you're mean to each other, maybe you should try walking a mile in each other's shoes. Have you ever thought of that? But then, like, make it literal. Ah, that's got him. Bonk. Hammers. Undead nails, meet my hammer. Yeah. Bonk. Demonic possession is a thing that I like to do because I have a demon hunter. There's also Specs. Specs is a demon. Specs is a demon who is a pair of glasses. Do you remember those birds in Disney's Alice in Wonderland? The ones, the little glasses looking ones that would stand on the mirror? The mirror body ones? Specs is the glasses part of that operation. He's just a pair of glasses. Yes, tomorrow we absolutely have to be on point in Splatoon, it's true. I done been practicing. On account of I have to be good at it. Okay. You guys should all come in too, though. We've got to be absolutely on point because there are tryouts, Splatoon tryouts tomorrow. It's going to be very exciting. Gate. Traherne will get in here. In gate. It's going to be great! I've got a carbon deco for such an occasion because that's what I'm most comfortable playing. Oh yeah, anyway, Specs made a deal with a human, whose name I keep forgetting and think might be Alex. She's great anyway, regardless of what I named her. Made a deal with her. Or more accurately, I suppose. It's less she made a deal with a demon and more she picked up a pair of glasses and went, huh. And then when that pair of glasses decided to start talking to her, she was like, alright, so you need a physical body because you can't turn book pages and you feed on knowledge. Alright, here's the deal. You get 3 square meals of knowledge a day. And you let me do all the things humans do to live. Like, you know, have a life. And so they have a bit of a contract, a roommate agreement, effectively, for sharing the body.
What's that I see up above?
What is that you see up above? These cannons aren't even firing, guys. Are you bad at this? Where are the badmins? Anyway, they don't play a huge role in the story, but like the stories that they're in, but I like them anyway. It also helps that Specs really hates doing like anything that humans have to do with anything. Oh, actually, in the same way that Pearl hates like eating and other stuff like that, Specs is just not having any of that. Just will not. And that's how he got left in a library for several hundred years, starving to death. Alright, back to the Risen Putrefier. Don't worry. Also, don't worry about tomorrow. We're gonna be great. I've written some things. I've written some fan fiction. I've crossed over just about everything I like with everything else I like. One time I crossed Yu-Gi-Oh! And Helsing, and that seemed fine, because, like, they're not that far off. You know, dark, terrible magic, a lot of undead, that kind of nonsense. They're not that far off.
We need to get back to the gate.
There's the gate switches. It gets a little weird when I start crossing some other wild things. I can talk about fanfiction all day, though. That's just a thing. I was absolutely that kid that got the, that in, like, 2nd and 3rd grade got... That's, very creative, sweetie. Oh, well. Oh, we're on human storyline. I get to stay for the whole credits this time. When we finish this. Wow, are we still only on level 70? We might have to fight a dragon next time. I don't care about you. I want to put these switches to rest. But, like, to be fair, I don't think I'm that far off, because Cookie Run Kingdom had a crossover with Sonic, so, like, those things are not necessarily super duper related. Alright, that stuff's closed. Let's get out to these Asura gates. Because if there's undead in here, it means there's a problem. Alright. Brain's back on a different track now. Where are the Asura gates? They're over here. I'm still really excited. Cause like, what if, and I'm just saying what if, we end up at the end of this, at the end of tryouts, with a team of 4 people.
They have the order.
4 people for the video game.
By the time I realized it,
Imagine.
it's too late. If they get the gates working, we'll lose them and the order. We need explosives to get through.
We need Ton's explosives. We did just blow Ton up, but his explosives are here.
I've got all the firepower you need. Ton made these bombs, and he's one of the best.
He is. We saw him make them. Now we back up because that thing actually will blow us up too. They're very explosive.
Your orb, your fortress, and your Asura gates belong to us.
Sure don't. Anyway, this is the reason that Mesmer Infiltration Agent is called Mesmer Infiltration Agent instead of Siska. Lol. Orb! As the speedrunning folks joke, orb. As you do. On account of all those Mario speedruns. Zoom in. Boom! Orb! Lol. I'm so excited. Alright. Glad stream's doing better. That's nice of it. Right, I can't glide like this. Alright, now we go to murdering all these guys, all the bad dudes. The NPCs mostly have this, so, I think we're alright. Come back. Come back, Badmans. Badmans! Alright, let's go. Doors open. My natural urge to go doors open comes from fractals. There's a fractal you do where you have to press a couple of switches and then you get into a room where 2 of your party has to stand on switches on either side and stay alive. And 1 of your party members has to be working a giant switch that just takes a while to finish, to finish its channel. And the last two of your party members are killing enemies in that room, because if anyone so much as sneezes in the direction of the person working the big door switch, that person will stop doing that and has to restart the channel, making the whole thing longer. And it's very frustrating. So my natural urge to say doors open is to tell the people who cannot see me necessarily that that door that I'm working the giant switch for is open, because I'm usually the thief, and the thief has stealth skills. And enemies can't target you if you're stealthed. Where's the rest of these? They can ground target things underneath of you, but they can't target you specifically. Bang! Everything is a nail when I have a hammer. Magic ghost hammer. Whee! Ah! I'll never get through my full rotation on these guys. All I need to do is hammer them. And then this one, that looks like everybody's dead. Where's the last of the danger? Where's the no good bad news? Oh, it's gone.
For more than 100 years, all has been lost. Despoiled, corrupted, ruined by the presence of a dragon.
Bad dragon.
Withering the heart of tyranny. Fort Trinity symbolizes our determination. It
Sure
stands
does.
as a mark of our unity against the dragons. From here, we will prevail.
Alright, I gotta drink some actual
We will
water
fight
before I
to
forget
win
I cannot live off
through
eggnog
steel
alone.
and flame,
Did you know?
always looking toward the door. Our victory at Fort Trinity will show the world that we can strike against the dragons. When we are ready, we will prove that even in the Sanctum of Awe, they are not untouchable. We can reach the dragon's lair in the heart of Awe.
Do 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 do.
We can assault Aran.
Yes!
We can destroy
It
Satan
is!
before the
And I'm gonna
dragon's
play,
infection
if I get through
claims its
Katamari
own.
tomorrow, I'll play We Love Katamari. I'm not trying to 100% it or get all the gifts or anything.
We can triumph.
Alright, hydrate!
The war has just begun.
And then, big stretch!
I'm glad we have the dragon's
Ooh.
attention.
Big
I
stretch!
want Zaitan to know the names
Ah.
and faces of those who will defeat it.
From the size of the assault
Yeah,
forces here, I'd say
that's
the
what
dragon has
Zaitan
taken
gets.
notice, sir. However, the situation seems
Oh, I'm gonna have to make sure I take a nice
If
winter
you don't
walk
mind,
tomorrow.
I need to find Tom's home and personally deliver the bad news.
Of course. I had Ton's personal effects sent here. There's a locket that could be a family heirloom. I'm sure his wife would appreciate its return. It's not much. But we have to honor our fallen as best we can. The war and I will be waiting when you return.
This is something that you're supposed to do. Whatever task Traherne gives you after this is something that you're supposed to do to sort of like come to terms with
What to do
with
now?
what's happened. Oops. No, we don't need those chocolate.
All shiny.
Ooh, still depositing, eh? Amazing. Oh yeah, one more thing about unidentified gear before I forget, and I will forget. Unidentified gear can be a rarity up from the gear that you're opening. So if you open green, it can be yellow. If you open blue, it can be green. I think it has a rare chance of being yellow, but don't quote me on that and check the wiki instead. Where are we going? Not further into ore, are we? Nope, further into ore. Alright, let's go. We better put a mount on. I'm tired of walking places. We're gonna walk in a different way. I can walk. I can walk. Other Pokemon can fly and jump and swim.
Surely there's someone out there who will fight me. Come on! I'm warmed up. Huh? You set yourself apart from the crowd. Well done. Now
Bang!
you fight.
This should handle that. Yep. Sure did. She didn't even get a chance to transform good. Do 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 do. We'll see. The thing is that November 17th is when Super Mario RPG comes out, or rather, when the remake comes out. And y'all, if you've never seen it, it's so good. The game is so good. When I was a wee little youth, it was one of the first RPGs I ever played. I don't actually have to go this way to get where I'm going, and in fact, I think it's a dead end. But I'm going in here anyway because this place is very pretty. I forget which tree root it is. Oh, it's the other one. Or is it? Oh, right. That's not technically how you do that. You jump down a little lower to get where I'm going, but... here we are. I just really like this place. Anyway, it's such a good game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, but I really want to. Because I need all of you to see it and how much fun it is, and it's so much fun. Oh yeah, I went way off track. Maybe this isn't a dead end. Is there a way out down here? That's the cave I came in from, I think. Oh, right. There is a way out, but I'm not taking it. I'm just going back out the way I came. Alright. There we go. I bonked a little. It's fine. Oh, yeah, like, there's a whole, like, little packed encampment down here. This is the other way out, but we're not going that way. Is this not the way I came in? It isn't! Okay! That technically worked out. Sort of. Oh, Thunderhead battery's not under our control right now. Swoop. Alright, let's go. Anyway, I want to play Mario RPG for everyone because, like, it's so good, and it was so formative to me. I can. It was such a formative game to me that, like... There's Syrah. Tending to somebody from the Pact. Don't worry, we'll see her again, too. She lives through this. It's fine. Oh, not only will we see her again, but if this was the Greatest Fear story chapter that we picked, she's mad at us. Straight up, she's actually mad. She comments on it. Which is just one of those things that I really love about this game. Bang. You come back here. I'll talk in a second. I got dudes to murder. She's fine.
How long was I out? I was triaging now. Something hit me. Hard. Come on. Stick with me while
I kind of want to play Chrono Trigger for everybody, but I don't have a way to hook a SNES up to this. So I might just need to figure out a way to emulate my copy.
We're too late. This one's already gone. Open your eyes, soldier. You'll be all right. You can stay conscious.
That's true. Generally speaking, if you...
Soldier, you'll live.
Generally speaking, if you can stay conscious in Guild Wars 2, you'll be fine, because we have downed skills and sweet magic that lets us resurrect.
For this one either. Are there any pack troops left alive?
There's one less, ma'am.
Lucky to be alive. Come on, get up. Never had a chance, poor kid. Dead before she hit the ground.
Cone snails got her. technically a
Sir.
cone snail.
I'm here with bad news about Ton. I was with him on a demolition mission. Unfortunately, he did not survive.
Ton's gone? That can't be. He promised me we'd both live through this. Tell me how he died.
We rigged an Orion bone ship to blow, but the explosives wouldn't go off. Ton went back to fix them. He died to save the mission.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? The war can go on without Ton, but I can't. How could you let this happen?
I didn't.
You murdered my husband. You and your pact. Get away from me. Just get away.
She is rightly mad.
Murderer. Ton, I'll find you. I swear it.
He's dead, ma'am. We're just gonna go after her, because she runs off over here and gets herself into trouble immediately. That's why there's all this area.
Somebody. Anybody. Help.
Death. Good.
Even me? A murderer? Lol, I'm running by the bad news. I'm just gonna keep following her. I'm not a fast person.
Everyone.
Nope, don't care. Lol. I didn't actually kill any of these things. She's fine. Don't worry. Won't take me long to kill that guy. Found you. Oh no! Out of hot water. I hate when that happens. We have a huge hot water tank here.
Ton, you have to live. Don't die just so you can be with him. I know he loved you madly. You were all he talked about. You and the life you
Oh yeah,
wanted
side
both to
note, there
have.
is an afterlife in Guild Wars 2. There's an afterlife for everybody.
What do you know about him or me? Just leave me alone. Wait. What about his mother's locket? He wanted me to have it. It was all she had when she died. And now it's all I have left to remember him. You saved my life. I thank you for that. But I will never, ever forgive you for taking Ton from me.
She won't. She ain't kidding.
I'll find my own way back.
We see her again years later, and she's like, "You!" She's rightly mad at us. Alright, what do we got here? Loot! I said use them! I hate identifying gear. But it's better than when gear would clog up your inventory forever and ever and always. No, a giant cat god does not rule the afterlife. Although... Let me see. I think it's called Chatoyant. No, it's not the elixir. It's the lens. One moment. Gonna see if I can find an item real quick. Because I can show you some things. What have you got for me? I see what you've got for me. Where are you? Hooligan's Root, you say? Alright. I got a place to be real quick in Lion's Arch. It is no longer Halloween. How close is that? Oh, that's just Fort Trinity. We have the waypoint. We're going to Lion's Arch real quick. I have a place I need to be real fast. It's a place called Hooligan's Root. It is inhabited by Skrit. And we're gonna go on a short little adventure to see some stuff.
Battle awaits.
Oh wait, Hooligan's Root is this way. I guess I could have put on literally any other animal. Excuse me a moment. Literally any other animal. Lion's Arch is pretty nice in this general area. I don't like old LA. I feel like I'm supposed to. I just didn't care for it. No, this isn't Hooligan's route yet. I'm gonna keep going. Is this the way into it? I feel like it definitely is. I miss the turn for Hooligan's route every time, so... Yeah, it's full of scrit! Now, that's not what we're looking for, though. We're looking for a cat. So, when festivals aren't up, the festival vendors come here. So if you have currency or something, you can come here and change it in for other stuff. So we've got our Four Winds, we've got our Sarvon Weapons, Halloween, Winter's Day, Adventure Box, Lunar New Year. I'm really excited to show you guys Sab. Super Adventure Box is one of my favorite things. We've got the Fortune Scrap vendor, and we've got the April Fool's vendor. Oh, I don't have enough! Excuse me a moment. Actually, I've got 8 of them on a different Evie. Well, we're going to take a quick moment. That's true. But it's not like I haven't been practicing at least a little. And don't worry, don't be nervous or anything like that. We'll be all right. We'll be all right for tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys a silly thing. Let me double check that I still have those. Yep. Oh, right. Training post. Alright, I'm gonna put these away real quick, because I am gonna go on my other self. Why is my bank full? What have I been doing? What have I been doing? Terrible. I should have cleaned this thing out ages ago. Oops. Well, you've needed some of these. I'll just take the +6 back. My bank is a mess. It's a mess. Oh, good. I'm glad you found new songs that you like. I don't have a crafting profession on her. Those can go in the stacks. Those are for Arwen. Where did I put that Chatoyant elixir? There we go. Now we go right back where I came from. Imagine. Alright, there we go. Okay, so...
Thank you.
This, yeah, Miss Talismans. So I'm going to take the Miss Talisman off for a second, and I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to show you all something absolutely insane. I need to get here. So for April Fools for a little while, one year, what they did was they added some things for us to look at. And if I've done this right, you're going to get to see the things for us to look at when I turn around. If I haven't, I'll be sad. It's here! Look at him! So... So every capital city. Every capital city in Lion's Arch. Got these good boys. these good critters. Let me see if I can remember where this one's at. It's gonna take me a second. There it is! You can only see them if you drank the Chatoyant elixir. You can only see them if you drank the Chatoyant elixir, and even then, only for like half an hour and only during April Fools. So I'm glad they added the lens so that we can see them anytime. They're all different. They're all different. I love them. Anyway, there are just giant cats around. Alright, I'm gonna equip my proper, gear and stop looking at silly cats. That Chatoyant lens is not enough for me, and it's not the right collection of stats for me to use. But I love having it. Anytime I want to see giant cats, I can. Anyway, they're all different, but each of the capital cities has one. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, reporting to Traherne. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Here we go. In we go! Oh, Temple of the Forgotten God! It's hot fish summer!
For too long, Tyria has suffered. We gather now with newfound purpose.
Yeah.
Zaitan's servants storm our homelands.
Traherne's gotta go through his chat here. What is this?
This tide will wash over Arar and cleanse the dragon's corruption. Together, we will prevail. Let the ships sail. Let the troops march.
This is Logan telling us, sorry about Ton.
Absolutely. You've turned into a real war leader.
And also, like,
Now if we can just keep
your
getting this started,
partner in crime.
Thank you, friend.
Whoever your
May
mentor
fortune
was
bless
in
you.
your order.
Good to see you. Let's get this briefing underway. I wanted to talk about Ton's widow, Sira. I understand she was inconsolable.
Absolutely
Grief does
inconsolable.
terrible things to people. But this is
She
war,
still hates me.
and war manufactures grief. Ton joined the pact with
Am I
open
smaller
arms.
than Traherne?
He chose a dangerous profession
Guys, I'm smaller than Traherne.
and accepted them. Sira may never
Welcome in, Bloom!
or me.
It is once again not quite my birthday yet. We're getting there. We are getting there.
Thousands.
You got a few months yet, though.
Lives.
You're gonna get there someday.
Heroes of this war.
Oh, did you not get to see the giant cats around every capital city? Ah, well, it's an April Fool's joke that Guild Wars 2 played on us anyway. We're gonna go back to serious business time, though. We're fighting a dragon. It's level 80 story time. Oh, I have to do the temple again. Oh, guys, I have to do
Our
the
visitor
temple
may cause
again.
alarm, so privacy is paramount.
Anyway, it's hot fish
Sire,
summer now.
It's now safe to reveal yourself.
Despite the fact that it is almost wintertime.
Greetings, Marshal Traherne.
I love
As
Saya,
you
she's
requested,
great.
I've come to
10 out of
honor
10.
you both.
Excellent. Let's speak with the commander and give you an
10 out of
assignment.
10, fish lady. Now.
I'm pleased you're...
Oh, watermelon game.
Thank you for your
Do
patience,
love watermelon
Commander.
game.
Allow me to
I made a
introduce
watermelon
you to
once.
Sire Al-Rajid.
In the name of the Concord.
Alright, well, thanks for dropping by anyway.
Ally of my ally.
Yeah.
It's an honor, Saya. I've heard that your people don't meet with land dwellers.
They don't.
Truth. I have
These
long
people live in the
understood
water. Why would they bother with us?
Destiny has called upon me to honor my oath.
Scouts have discovered a sixth temple.
Not like
in Orr,
Quaggins.
A lost shrine to a fallen god, hidden underwater in Strait of Malediction.
Once again, not my
However,
birthday yet.
the hidden god of secrets was cast out of Arar by the other deities. His name was erased from history.
Oh, who could he be? The thing in
Zaitan
Guild Wars
craves
1?
something inside that temple, so we must get there first.
Abaddon,
Silent
for
company
those
is
of you who
guide.
don't somehow know already,
Can you find
Abaddon was the secret sixth evil god
need all your skills
that
to
humans didn't even know existed. We
yet
in
to
Guild
meet
Wars 1
anything
said buy the
that could
5 and all of
overcome.
that.
Intriguing. I look forward to this, Commander.
It is, yes!
Then may your steps be relentless.
Yours is at the end of the month, isn't it? Straight away, like... Yeah, yours is like right at the end of the month. Close enough to be overshadowed by Thanksgiving, and hey, we got you a Christmas present and a birthday present this year. Here you go. The 30th? I have a reasonably decent memory for birthdays and stuff. I'm a wizard. Two reasons. Reason one was because we determined it was a Thursday, that it would be this year, and I was like, oh, that's a Guild Wars 2 stream night, but maybe I should do like Gang Beasts or Party Animals or something fun and silly. And reason number two is it's really easy to remember an end of the month date. My mom's is on the 12th, actually. So, there's that. I still don't actually know what we're doing for it. I have to bug my sister and be like, so what are you gonna do? Right. We're going into that cathedral. Ugh. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. Time to get on my ghost boat! But yeah, exactly close enough to be overshadowed by both American holidays. Which is terrible, and also cheating on their part. Alright, let's go. We're zooming. Zooming on the ghost boat. Orions aren't the only ones with undead ships. That was a Cryptus Rift. No, we won't be distracted by Cryptus Rifts. That's for the current story arc. We aren't going to do the current story arc. Not until we get there. We're going to be patient. It's going to be a long way, and I'm sorry it's going to be so long. These things came out over the course of years. I wish I had a Jade booster bot on Evie. Okay. Now it's time for the skimmer. Because the skimmer can go underwater. Blorp. On the ghost animals. Evie here has an army of ghosts. We don't care about that. Let's leave. Story instance, please. Hello? Story instance? Hello? Hi? Ugh. If I have to get rid of these guys. Fine. Maybe it's up higher. Fine, whatever. I'll just kill everything here and that'll solve my problems. That's right. The square hole. Oh, right. Full counter will solve this problem.
Time to do some real damage.
Now I've got this again. Bonk. Evaded! That's my shtick as a thief on a spear. Spear. Not a sphere. We do not have round objects. It's probably just up higher behind me or something. Oh, for crying out loud! I thought you were dead. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hate this. I just wanted to go into my story instance. And there's all these risen.
You'll be doing that one for days.
Risen! How dare you? Ugh. De-aggro. I swear. They better hurry up and de-aggro off me. It should be literally right here.
Not enough endurance.
I mush my face in the door and nothing's happening and I'm mad. Alright, fine. I'll just kill everything here. We'll do it again. We're gonna kill all these zombies. And that zombie. That zombie's dead, and this ghost is dead. This ghost is about to be dead.
They'll have to get much harder.
Da 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 da. Oh yeah, you guys aren't getting rezzed. Oh no, maybe they have to be rezzed. We'll manage.
Time to do some work.
Thankfully, I am a warrior. Warriors are fairly tanky, so I can sit here for a little while. Oh, it's Hot Fish Summer again! We're doing the temple because you have to do the temple on everything you go through. Every route you go through. But I can't get into the temple for some reason. I don't know why my story instance isn't triggering. Ah, heck. So I'm gonna dodge out of here. Tired of Risen being all over me. Yeah, it's a nice fish lady. De-aggro! You de-aggro or I will kill you again. They're so bad at listening to my instructions. Okay, good. Okay, we're alive. I swear. Where is it? Ah, there it is. That's why it wasn't triggering. I was too far down. We located it. Just took me a little while. There she is, Saya al-Rashid.
Let us discuss the temple.
Okay.
In the name of the Concordat, I greet you, Commander. The way ahead is dark and uncompromising.
Exactly what I'd expect from the ancient temple of a dead god.
Yes.
Yeah.
of course. The Risen have already bypassed the wards and breached
Now
the
my
temple.
question
We
is,
must exterminate
how does she
the
have
wards.
hair?
There are dangers here not of the dragon. Powers
Like,
ancient and
the actual
unseen.
answer to this is that they used a human model and just colored it very differently. But I would like to know how the nice fish lady has hair. I'll do it. Can't be stopped. We'll get that Orion crab. Oh, and also these zombies.
Doing that one for days.
No, it's not the god of death. He's the god of secrets. He's a literally dead god. We killed him in Guild Wars 1. Straight up, we did. In fact, not only did we kill him in Guild Wars 1, but you can return to the place where you did it. You don't get to kill him again, but you can kill a more different god there. Well, alright, right. Now we go over here, and we look at this, we look at this thing, and go, right. We do get to kill multiple gods. Depending on your skill at raids. Guild Wars 1 has... Okay, so there are 5 human gods that the humans worship. But they're not the only 5 gods that exist. Yes, I see this. Am I allowed to, like, look at this pillar that's obviously the thing yet? Can I touch it? What do I need to look at? What do I need to see? Is there, like, a door here or something I'm looking for? Oh, yes, there is a door here or something that I'm looking for. I've swum around a lot. Where's the door? Is it down here somewhere? Am I just silly? Or is it that there is a risen sea scorpion? Why does this take so long sometimes? It was that there was a risen sea scorpion.
It may slow us down. However, we can put everyone. We can do this.
Sort of actually. The person who takes over Abaddon's domain becomes the god of knowledge and truth.
What is its purpose?
Her name is Cormier, and I still have problems with her taking over godhood. I'll show you guys all an animation that goes over what happened in Alona in Guild Wars 1. It's a meme animation. It's very silly. It is not at all... It's not inaccurate, but it's not right. It's one of those things that was made by somebody who was real salty with the plot. But it does have my favorite line in it. I deserve this.
There by the shrine. That might be it.
It's exactly what we
Such a
need.
feeling of that essence. See if it can be placed somewhere useful.
There's an undead sea scorpion following me.
Look, the currents shift. The ocean's flow changes.
Door opened.
Shrines and orbs must be how we gain entry.
Oh, no, she takes godhood by scooping up all the Abaddon energy that gets released violently. And you help her in that fight, and TBH, it really looked like they were setting up for you to take that godhood and become basically ascend and become god of a god in the Pantheon. But obviously, like, looking back now, obviously they couldn't do that because then a player character would be god. Like, a god in the Pantheon, and that just wouldn't work very well, especially if they ever made a sequel, which they did, or ever wanted to do anything with the property ever again, because then they'd have to give personality and character to that, and if it doesn't match what a person thought theirs was, like, then it would be kind of a problem. Like, they make careful references to the hero in the days of yore. And if you played Guild Wars 1, there's spots you can go where you can pick up stuff. The hero's ashes, for instance, are hypothetically your character from Guild Wars 1. Or what was... it doesn't have to be because they're very vague about it. Which is good because, like, I didn't kill my Guild Wars 1 hero. She's right here. But at the same time, I also wanted divinity, thank you. I worked hard. I fought the badman.
Time to do some real damage.
I fought the badman really hard. It was difficult. Ha! Okay, yes, of course it was. But at the same time, I will gush about the thing. I will gush about the thing until the end of time. Dang it, Risen. Get out of here. Get out of here. We'll set that there.
You'll be feeling that one.
Yes, yes. One less barrier and all that. Oh, there's a star. Going that way. Was this the new door that opened, or was it up above? I get lost on this third one every single time. It was up above. This is where we came from. It's, Shark, I swear. You get out of here, you go back to your home. Crate. That's what Risen Crate get. Yeah, it's up around here somewhere, and I don't... That's not the way. Was it that I had to take a turn down here? I always forget this little area. Okay. Was it up from here? No. That's just the same place, but slightly different. I wish I didn't get lost so often on this one. Orb. This is the first one I did. Well then, was I right that other time then? Where is this one? It was a tiny little hole. Oh, it was a tiny little hole! This tiny little hole. Yeah, I found it. That was faster this time.
Adrenaline rising.
Bang! Is it? The second is a Saturday. Yes, that's true. Where are you? There you are. Stop being a mesmer necromancer. That was my shtick in Guild Wars 1. You are not allowed. I will knock you over. Whoopsie doodle. I wandered off with that. There we go. Alright. We hydrate. Ooh. And big stretch. Big stretch. There we go. You don't have to. You are running a theater show. You should be concentrated on that. If you want to know what goes on during stream, I post the VODs on YouTube. Pop. Ow. There we go. Now I have to remember where that door is that goes to the two of them, and I'm never going to remember that. Okay. Wait, maybe I will. Maybe I can do this. Maybe it's right up here. Maybe it's fine because it's 2 feet from here. Ah! Suction! Stability should prevent suction.
2 shrines. We must be close to the Altar of Secrets.
I'll bet we are. Oh, right. I have to activate the shrines. Button. There's been enough power creep that I can activate both of them at once and not be worried. There was a time. I didn't mean to press that one. I do not need my alt skill right now, thank you. They are mesmers. They don't know how. Also, I would prefer them on their backs. Where did you go? How dare you? They take more damage if they're disabled, stunned, or otherwise hard CC'd. There's 1 essence. And there's 2 essence.
The altar should be the next chamber. Be cautious.
And it is. Oh, good. I'm glad that during Tech Week y'all are getting dinner. That's fun.
We must be swift.
Intruders, you trespass on the dragon's land. You do yourselves high time.
A giant inflatable suit. That's amazing.
So be it. To death and beyond.
We are gonna kill this eyeball. We're gonna get him. Alright, Mr. Eyeball. Ah!
Saitan demands your death.
I'll bet he does. Oh, Mr. Eyeball.
Submit to the dragon.
Do you know how much CC I have, buddy?
Stupid creature. Die.
I'm gonna break your bar. By myself, I broke your bar. Oh no, the dragon's mad. He didn't even get to do his mechanic.
Stand the sound. Escape quickly before we are buried forever.
Zaitan is the dragon of death and shadow. Okay, it shows us that we're going out this hole. In this other big hole. Boing! If you mess that up, you can kill yourself falling onto the... dealies. This is the door? No, it isn't. I'm swimming the wrong way. Saya's got the idea. Thank goodness she is a nice water lady.
Well fought and well won. Most impressive, my ally.
It was victory, but we still lost the artifact.
True, but we've made a dragon no fear. That, Commander, is a victory to relish.
Darn right.
Maybe we can still salvage this.
Oh, I've got to change my
What do you know
aqua
about
breather
that creature?
skin.
I do not know for certain.
Actually, I should
What
probably
is
just get a
certain is
rhymed
that
aqua
you've just
breather. We're doing a bunch
encountered
of
two
water
of
stuff.
Satan's most powerful servants, and that they escaped your grasp.
Not for long. I'm reporting to Traherne right away. We'll see if we can't organize a pursuit.
Such
I will
clear
also
speech
carry
down
these
here.
news when I return to be freed from my own. May your steps be relentless, Hunter. Be relentless, Commander. I shall carry word to Hunter.
Honestly, I might just change this one to something else. These are all terrible, though. Oh, I forgot how bad the heavy armor ones were. Consortium breathing mask is okay, but I think I like the benthic aqua breather better. Ugh, the heavy breathers are all bad. Nah, you'll do. Do I look better now? A little. Well, yes. Okay, where were we off to now? Back to Fort Trinity. I forgot how much back and forth there was to get to the different story instances in this. This is not the correct animal to choose for this operation. Though I do love how all the mounts feel different. In a lot of games, the mounts are shaped differently, but they are effectively just a speed boost. In this game, they all do different things. And stuff like that. Like, I like that. The sky scale obviously flies, but, like, even the raptor and the jackal, which ostensibly have very,
I shall send for the rest of you soon.
which ostensibly are basically just a speed boost, are very different in feel. We lure the eye with bait, or we comb its territory until we find it. If we lure the eye with bait, we get to see Tiguan and Karis again. I think I'm just gonna ambush it. Oh no, that's Tiguan and Karis. And the direct attack? Let's go directly. Pink French fry enjoyer, of course.
Ready for more.
Alright, ruby orb. I wonder if I can actually make it to the dragon tonight. If I can do that, boy, we can really get going. All of those, and all of those. Wizard's Vault, you better be worth it. Where am I at? 41's not too bad. Oh, Sarek's weapon skins. That's gonna be a while. How are my dailies doing? Activity! Oh, hang on a second. We're gonna go do this real fast. Unless it's Sanctum Sprint. Sanctum Sprint makes you wait around for like 2-3 minutes. Well. Wait. Are there actual drops on my stream? Oh yeah, extra life! Right. They did say they were doing that. Anyway. What was I doing here? It is Sanctum Sprint. I said unless it's Sanctum Sprint, but y'all, I love Mario Kart. I can't help it. Oh shoot, I'm well behind. Ah, shoot. Well, we miss our power-ups sometimes. That's just how it is. Oh, you might be wondering why I'm collecting these crystals, but it's because they refill my stuff. My endurance bar there that lets me dart forward like that, they refill that, so... That's why I collect them. Oh. Ah, nerds! Effie, come on. I know you're a heavy armor today, but come on. Whew. Aw, there's somebody finished already. That's a bit unfortunate. But it's fine, because all I need to do is participate. I do not actually need to win. And TBH, the less time I have to take doing this, the better. No! Oh! Well, I'll do it this way then. Oh! I almost fell off a cliff. Light travel travels you to the next checkpoint. Which is awfully nice of it. It's for when the race is basically already done. I shouldn't be number 1. Silly. Someone's already finished. Yeah. Right. I was a little short on that. No, it worked out, it worked out, we're fine. Alright, we might not have to wait around after all, which would be good. Was that real? That was real. Ah! That was a fake power-up! Really? Okay, that's very silly and all, but... Zooming. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. Participation. So we will have to wait around for about 10 seconds, but we lucked into a good map for this. As is tradition, I'm climbing this thing.
An exhilarating display. Stupendous efforts all around.
So that I can be the tallest person here. Alright, we're out of here. Now back to the story. Sorry, Sanctum Sprint is basically the Mario Kart of Guild Wars 2. Oh, I'm expecting the Splatoon lore fixation to come back. Don't you worry. That's still not quite enough. Boo earns. I just want the shirt. The shirt looks really cool. Sanctified armor is gonna look so good. Not on this Evie. I have it for somebody else. Right. I know where I'm going. I swear I know where I'm going, y'all. Alright. We now return to the actual story. I had to take a quick second. Wave 6 does have Funky Kong. I just don't have it on my, on this current... Blah, 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 blah. I don't have it on this Switch right now. I had to make room for Splatoon, and the Switch doesn't have an SD card. And also, it has a tendency to corrupt SD cards. A little bit beyond repair sometimes. And I'm not breaking another SD card by sticking it inside this thing. I gotta stay a little clear of those islands in the middle, because those islands are the Vizier's Tower jumping puzzle, and they will dismount me. They don't care what I'm doing. They don't care if I'm doing the jumping puzzle, they'll just throw me off. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, speaking of rhythm game, I now have access to, headbangers. Ah, shoot, that is the Blighted Battleground. Ah, this is where I need to be. Oh, oops. Let's go. We're shutting an eyeball. That's what ore used to look like a long time ago.
The eye, it sees me. It sees all.
I know, right? It's a very old Switch. At this point, what's going to happen is I'm going to get Switch 2. Whatever that ends up being.
Some operatives to join the effort. Old friends of yours.
I sure hope it docks and I can stream from it.
You taught us we had to join the fight against the dragons.
Oh yeah, we helped
Now
the
we can
frogs
repay
this
you for
time.
saving
Remember
us.
the frog people? We helped the
We need to
Hylic.
spread out and move quickly, but keep each other in sight. I don't want... Hang on. What is that Sylvari doing here?
You think you're ready to face the Eye? You have no idea. None! We're all doomed. All of us.
That's unfortunate.
Please. I've told you all I know. Now leave me alone.
Oh yeah, we gotta kill these guys. We do need to talk to her, but we gotta kill these guys. Bonk! I love doing that. Thor throws his magic hammer. I just hold on to mine and go for it. That's also true. I also hope it's not expensive, because I want people to be able to have fun. It will be, because, like, why wouldn't it be? But I hope it's not, like, you know, PS5 expensive or something.
The Eye. It sees me. It sees into my mind. Into my dream. There's no escape.
Be calm. We're here to help. We won't let the Eye anywhere near you.
But the Eye is everywhere. It goes where it will. When it will. It looks. Titan sees.
We can still save her. We can take her back to Fort Trinity. as
Traherne,
soon as our
you got,
mission is complete.
got a lot of heart.
Our ally is waiting.
TBH, it's reverse compatible. It's probably gonna be reverse compatible with everything. Risen chickens! Yeah! Chickens! Alright, Eyeball, where are you at? There's nothing here. Hemlow? Traherne, I swear, if you're over there fighting something. My man, it is definitely here. Hemlow, NPC, please. To your mark.
Lock tight. We'll need a key. The risen seneschal of this town would have it. You have to retrieve the key before we can proceed.
Where is this Orion whose key I need? And what is a seneschal? I've never looked that up. I assume it's equivalently a mayor? But I have never looked up a definition for that word. Or if that's even how it's pronounced. Hey, that's my shtick. Bonk! I'm the hammer. My name is Thunder, Lightning. My name is something very frightening. My name is Adrenaline.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Exciting. If you don't believe. Yeah, that's what you get. Down you go. Bunk. Oh, I'll explain all day about chemical reactions in the brain. I love doing that. There he is. Come here, Elam. Elam? Whatever. Get over here. We gotta kill ya. Keys to... It's a stick? That's gross. That doesn't look like a key at all. Oh well, magic stick time. Soul Link, Grasping Darkness? That's a Reaper skill. Vuln and gaining life force. Gravedigger is also a Reaper skill. Huh.
Of course, the gate is also sealed magically. This will take time. Protect me while I work. Watch those tentacles up on the ridge. They're gonna slam us hard.
They're gonna slam us hard. Oh, guys, we're about to get slammed by tentacles. become that kind of game. Yes, Reaper's been planned since day one. Hi, Hooji. Yes. That too.
This door will be a challenge. Keep the enemy at bay while I look around.
Oh, I'm keeping the enemy at bay, Traherne. Don't worry. Oh. Those tentacles up on the ridge are causing us problems. Alright, murder time. We don't care about the tentacles. I'm not going up there. I don't have to. Bunk! Did you know? Risen are susceptible to hammers. Traherne, be a better Sylvari and whistle about it. Canuck's not a better Sylvari. I like Traherne best. Oh, you guys haven't met Canuck yet. No, it's these tentacles up on the hill. Here, look, they're those great big claw-looking guys. Bone tendrils they are. They're catapults. There we go.
We're in. Now to face the eye.
There we go. The eye's behind me, I know, but I want to kill these things over here. Get these priory folk back in action. There we go. It's the Eye of Zaitan, everybody! Time to get him! He's a giant eyeball. He just floats around. And yes, he does look very much like I would expect the Narinder eyes to be rendered in 3D. He didn't even get to go through all of his spiel. He wanted to. He tried.
Well done,
He didn't
Commander.
make it.
Now we have something for the researchers back at Fort Trinity to study.
Oh yeah, right. We have to go through that
This
whole Fort
Eye's
Trinity
corpse
thing.
should tell us more about Zaitan's servants.
All right,
and how
here's
he
the deal.
communicates with them.
Don't let me
Then the
forget
risk was worth
that the
reward.
final
If we learn how
instance
Zaitan
is like
controls his
40
agents,
minutes long.
we can disrupt that control
Because
to our
it'll be like
advantage.
10 to 12,
Let's take
and
it
I'll
back
be
to
like,
Fort
let's
Trinity.
go.
that
And
poor
I'm
woman,
wrong.
too. She needs all the help we can provide.
Straight up wrong. Ouch. Alright, away we go. What the heck? Oh, I hate this. Goodbye. I don't need to stay here. I can leave. Don't dismount me, please. I wouldn't like to be. I just want the waypoint. Thank you. Why is there... Excuse me. Hello? What struck me? What had the nerve? That's probably underwater. I don't care about that. I think we're going back to Fort Trinity again. Yep, we sure are. Oh yeah, it's like 30-40 minutes long. Last time I did it, it was 10 to midnight. And I was like, oh, I've got time to finish out the final instance. It's not short. I think it was 12:30 when I finished up. Oh yeah, we're looking for Traherne now. Bet we know where he is. Oh yeah, right. What the eye beholds. Right, this is what we're doing. But yeah, it's bonkers long.
I'd like to speak with you.
Okay.
Remain strong. These airships are the Pack's crowning achievement. A combination of Asura, charm, and human technology.
Kingdom Hearts. Obviously.
The Pack developed...
This is Professor Gore. You guys know Professor Gore from when I went through as an Asura, because I rescued him. He was the one being like... He was the one who did exactly that.
We're going to send a small etheric charge through the eye of Zaitan's corpse to try and project what it's seen.
Anyway, we're not to the final instance of this yet.
Saw right before we killed it. And since Orion magic is so unpredictable, you're here to keep things under control.
Ah, but unpredictability yields unexpected results. That's not always a bad thing. In fact, that's how most new discoveries are made.
I should have got a chip clip for this bag.
True, but most new discoveries don't bring the wrath of Zaitan down on their discovery.
Yeah, the undead dragon is probably dangerous.
May do precisely that.
We don't know what manipulating the dead eye will do. That's why we're not in Fort Trinity, and why the commander's with us. Let's begin.
I mean, I had to come in through Fort Trinity.
Nearly ready to receive the etheric infusion, Marshal.
Or are you telling me we took this boat way out to sea or something? Oh! Okay. We actually took this ship out to sea.
Excellent. Activate the
I have never looked.
On my mark. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
That's true. The lore is generally consistent with itself.
All readings are within acceptable parameters. Subject is stable.
There are times when stuff gets retconned a little bit weirdly, but the writers for this game get better as they go, and generally speaking, stuff is internally consistent, even if it's kind of messy sometimes.
How will we know when we have usable results?
Oh yeah. The thing that we're dealing with is called Zaitan. He is the undead dragon of death and shadow. There are 6 dragons. At the very beginning of the game, we only know the name of a few of them. There's Zaitan, there's Primordus, which we saw in Guild Wars 1. We knew the name of Jormag because the Norn told us about Jormag, the ice dragon.
Soldiers.
There's a dragon in the jungle that we did not know the name of, as I recall. Yeah, we did not know the name of the jungle dragon. We did not know the name of the water dragon. And Kralkatorrik we knew. He's the dragon of crystal and, forget the other one.
Like a scout of some kind.
Well, we get to fight a cool undead dragon. I don't know if you've seen me fight Zaitan or not, but it is the end sequence of all of the different stories, depending, regardless of what you pick. Oh yeah, I guess I can go up here and look at this stuff. That's the mouth of Zaitan. He's a beefy boy with a mouth in his tummy. Direct access to his belly.
Powerful magical artifact.
I saw it, Professor.
But Zaitan is so cool looking, and I wish you got to see more of him.
Let's finish testing before we interpret our results.
Like, we fight all sorts of his lieutenants and stuff, but Zaitan himself looks just super good.
I'm not sure. Commander, to the front. Something's not right.
What the eye sees. Yep. We're not really abusing the big eye. It was dead, so... It was dead. We ran a little bit of magic through it.
That roar and that other eye, it looked at us, through us.
We wanted to see what the eye saw.
We're not done yet, nor are we out of danger. Commander, to me.
Well done.
So we ran a little bit of magic through it to basically just, like...
Now to strip away the veil.
To basically see the last, things that it saw.
There's no way to know how many we'll face.
I don't know. There's no equivalent to that, because we can't We can't raise the dead. And we don't have zombies or anything like that. But we're effectively doing the weirdest, like, psychometry. And now the dragon is trying to kill us about it.
There are more of those things.
The dragon wants to turn everybody into zombies. Within the cosmology of the world right now, when this story was taking place, what happens is magic ebbs and flows. So magic is dangerous if it overloads things. If there's too much, it can destabilize an entire, like, universe and just basically throw it into the void. The void is real. And it can hurt you. So, in order to prevent magic from overwhelming everybody or getting corrupted, there's something called the dragon cycle. Every time there's too much magic, the dragons wake up and go, "Aw, yeah! Delicious magic to gorge myself on." They eat all of it, and then they go back to sleep, and then magic slowly releases from them while they're sleeping. And then the cycle repeats. It's about 10,000 years long.
But I'd like to hear your initial reactions.
We don't actually know that right now.
Conclusive proof that the dragon sees through these eyes. The readings, the ebb and flow of magical energy.
We don't actually know that right now, but we will find that out.
If these eyes are how Zaitan sees,
pretty quickly.
maybe that all-mouth creature is
We'll
how
find that out
Zaitan
from
feels.
Tiny. You haven't met Tiny yet, but she's an Asura.
Zaitan's agents serve as extensions of its body, acting on its will.
Yes,
The eyes
yes,
survey,
that is what
the
happens.
mouth consumes.
That answers
The Asura
many
have the
questions.
idea of something called the Eternal Alchemy.
Now we know how the dragon hunts.
And you can think of it sort of like a really complicated machine, or perhaps a complicated set of balance scales. And if we tip those scales with magic too much one way or another, Tyria will fall off into the mist. And that's it. We surely are. We are killing one of them currently. The whole rest of this game is about us sorting out the dragons by killing them. And then finding out, oh, I think maybe we have tipped the world a bit far, and the void has started leaking in. That's probably bad. That's perhaps bad. I'm going after the mouth. We should not have done what we did, probably. Despite the fact that we are in a life or death situation. If we don't kill Zaitan, we will die. Yeah! It's not just humans, that's the thing. I'm playing as a human character right now, but you can play as any of the 5 races. The first story I did was as a Sylvari, which is what Traherne is. The second story I did, was as an Asura, which is what Gore is. I will play through as a Char and also as a Norn. There's Gore. I will play through as a Char and also as a Norn. So that you can see all the different interconnections that the stories have. Because like I mentioned in Fort Trinity, those 3 things that you have, the saboteur who stole the orb itself, and the explosives you used to get it back, those are all things that you can get from different story chapters. When you pick your greatest fear, you get one of those things. So you either are chasing after the saboteur, or you got the crate orb, or, like what we did here, you got the explosives that let you get it back. And this story has tons of interconnectivity like that. Gore, for instance, is someone we rescued in the Asura storyline. So that he could be here. We are gonna see... Who else do we see? Who do we see from the human storyline? I don't remember offhand. I'll know when I see them. And there is a brick joke. I have to go through the credits. I've just gotta go through the credits. at the end of this, because it's going to be really funny. Wow, really? I didn't stop to get that? Well, we're going the long way then. Alright. By the sea, by the sea, by the beautiful sea. Oh yeah, right. So, the human gods. Cool people, generally speaking. A little bit catty with each other. A little bit weird with humanity. In order to prevent the dragon cycle from happening again, so soon when they showed up here, they put a bunch of magic. Into Bloodstone, and they left it there. The idea. Whoop-sie-doodle. We did it. We escaped. That is also under attack. My goodness gracious. I swear, it's almost like ore is infested with zombies. Okay. Oh, I am going south. Oops. There is a waypoint here somewhere that I need. Not in there. So the human gods trapped it in Bloodstone, and after a certain point, humans were like... After the gods left, humans were like, why is magic all gotta be trapped in Bloodstone? What's that even doing, besides weakening all of us? We should mess around with Bloodstone. Maybe we should sacrifice some people and do it. Maybe it'll make it more powerful, or us more powerful. Oh, we should do that. Sounds good. And then they did that. Guild Wars 1 was very human-centric, and in fact, humans were all you could play in those days. I don't fault them for it, because it would have been a real pain in the butt to try to code something else. Oh, and Char are the villains of Guild Wars 1. Flame Legion Char specifically. They're bad news. Or they were at the time. They get better. Oh. That's one of the reasons why I had a hard time playing Char when I first started playing this game. Because, like, those people burnt down my home. And now they live in my home. And now the only human kingdom left is Kryda. And Kryda had a civil war with Ascalon, which was the human kingdom you were from in Guild Wars 1. That is how it goes in Guild Wars 2, actually. They kind of retcon it as, like... So humans are not native to Tyria. This isn't brought up very much in the story, but humans aren't native to Tyria. The gods brought them with. They transplanted us here. So humans rose up, made their kingdoms, the gods helped. They're obviously godly, like, they're obviously deity level of power, so they rolled up and just, like, you know, scorched the earth as Balthazar scorched the earth and did a whole bunch of battle, and Dwayna presumably had cool healing powers and also lightning strikes. And you've got Lissa and all her, like, shenanigans, all her illusions. And, you know, Melander's out there probably turning the very trees against people. And then there's Gren, the god of death.
Nice plan, buddy. But the pact conducts itself.
It practically is. So, it wasn't in Guild Wars 1. You didn't know that?
Whoa.
Scramble for Tyria! Yeah, actually. And then we manifested our destiny all over the place.
We've got rough tail, form up.
Anyway. Okay, there's Hector. Anyway.
Ready to move on your orders, Commander.
That was as far as we know. That was hundreds and hundreds of years ago from Guild Wars 1, and it's about... Well, I say that was about 250 years ago for Guild Wars 1. Maybe?
All right. I want you to lead a scouting party.
I'd have to check the timeline. The timeline's a little iffy.
We need more information before
yeah. I've been thinking quite a bit about that lately, actually. We had to do that in my, we had to do that in a couple of different global history classes I had. Oh, I'm not allowed in there, right? Forgot, we have to wait outside.
You're bored yet, Snarl? I'm bored.
Snarl and Galena! We recruited these two in this story. Because I wanted to do the chair thing. They're great. But yeah. So in Guild Wars 1, we spend all our time trying to defend our homeland, and the Char spend all their time trying to take it back. It belonged to the Char first. It belonged to the Char first. So Guild Wars 2 tells us. They took it back, but they're still dealing with Ascalonian ghosts because of something called the Faux Fire. King Adelburn, who was king at the time of Ascalon, for reasons, it's a long story, but it's a long story. And to be fair, I'm a bit of a royalist myself. At least in Guild Wars, I'm busy being like, Baradin shouldn't have abdicated. He should have been like, nope, royal blood, I get to be king.
Decide if you two are inspiring or terrifying.
Oh, the gods also aren't from Tyria, and there are more gods in Tyria than just the human gods. The humans worship their gods.
Right. Listen up, everyone. Our scouting
Except, here's the thing.
Operation Sit on Our Furry Behinds is over. We're going in. Form up on the commander.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, good. I love this part.
Okay, so, in Ascalon in those days, we worshipped the 5. It's the 6 now. But we didn't know Abaddon existed in those days. Kryta followed the Unseen. We sorted that out. We solved that problem. The Unseen were leftover Mersat from the previous Dragon Cycle. We'll get to see some Mersat later, so don't... In Guild Wars 2, we actually get to wrap that storyline up. Living Season 3, we get to do that. And I get to put a knife right in Lazarus's chest, where it belongs. After everything he put me through in Guild Wars 1, he goes back in the ground. Anyway. Surely everything's fine and nothing is weird about any of this.
When Zaitan speaks, the world trembles.
Under attack. Ears up. Something's hunting us. Undead servants.
There we go. But yeah, Kryta had something called the Unseen. We sorted that out because the White Mantle was very bad for them. Human sacrifice is probably a poor choice of government. Just saying. You know, maybe your government shouldn't be religious fascism. Perhaps. Oh, we did. We made sure he's dead this time. That's a very important thing to make sure of, because Lazarus is at least partially a necromancer. And in fact, he split him up into 12 parts, so that he could be resurrected. Which is very frustrating.
I do hope my servants were accommodating. Sometimes it's difficult to keep the lower orders in mind. Idea. Entertain our guests while I tend to the kitchen staff.
Holding Hector prisoner. Can't hold anything with no arms. Let's get him!
She's not well.
Everything is prey for the clan.
She's become undead somehow. Surely we know this by now. Right. Oh yeah, so in Alona they had a very different sort of cosmology and different ideals. Back in Guild Wars 1 they did follow the 5. And then there's Cantha. Cantha has a whole different idea about what's what. They had a whole different cosmology. They had the envoys. We still don't know what the envoys are exactly. Oh, whoops, I went around the wrong way. We still don't know what the envoys are exactly. Just that they are kind of... They're cool undead. Fair enough.
Now, let us entertain you.
That's not to say that there's no one in Cantha who worships the Five. The Kurziks do. They had a house each devoted to the different gods. That got cool superpowers because of it.
Hector was a good scout.
She deserved better than this.
But the state religion for Cantha was different.
I am waiting below. Face me if you dare.
Yeah, I'm coming, buddy. I know. I can break your break bar without your stupid rocks. And I'm probably gonna try.
I sustain Zaitan, and Zaitan makes me strong.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Another meal for my master.
Alright, buddy. Right. Unstoppable. You're supposed to throw rocks at him?
For Zaitan's might.
Oh my gosh! Ugh. Supposed to hurl rocks at him like that to break his break bar. But me? For crying out loud. But me? I don't care. Come on. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. Bang! Knew I'd get something out of that. Alright, that's a medkit. Thank you. I needed that. Just gotta hide behind this pillar so I can resurrect myself. We're not quite cool. Cantha is based on, like, Asia in general. Don't worry, we'll get him. We'll get this guy. I let myself get set on fire.
I sustain Zaitan, and Zaitan makes me
Heck! There we go. That's not how you're supposed to do that. Side note.
Now your dream has come.
Uh-oh.
I felt that. This whole
Anyway, like I said, you're supposed to throw rocks at him and just sort him out that way. But I decided against that. Because I have a bunch of skills that'll break his break bar. That blue bar at the bottom of his health bar. Some very strong enemies have that, and it's how you daze them. When they're dazed, they take extra damage, and they cannot attack for a little while. Which is great! And if they're a bounty target, it means their special things, their special extra things that they get don't keep happening. So, like, they get things like, sort of a red light, green light deal. And you can just turn that off by breaking their break bar. At least for a little bit.
Why didn't you ask me sooner? By the time I set the charges, it'll be too late.
move aside then. All that door needs is a dose of my shoulder.
That's right, Galena. She's right. Just get out here like this. Ah, Galena's great. Oh, and Alona has a slightly different cosmology, but it's older.
That was Zaitan's roar. We made a dragon mad enough to throw a tantrum.
And when you go back in Guild Wars 2, they have Joko. You'll see.
Nice work on that door, by the
He's a Lich King.
hard head doubled as a battering ram.
It's unfortunate.
The compliments and our commanding officers will assign us to permanent duty together.
That's how Char get married.
We suffered too many losses today. I should have sent a larger scouting party.
I disagree, Commander. You made the right call. You could have sent in all your scouts, and that mesmer dandy would have taken them all.
That's true.
Come on, Marshal Traherne's waiting back at Fort Trinity.
I love Zuri. Zuri's one of my favorite Asura in this
Let's
game.
go tell him so.
She's great. Not my favorite Asura in this game. My favorite Asura is split between either Zoja, who is the Asura mentor, or Taimi, who we haven't met yet, but you'll see. You'll all see. Taimi's great. Oh, she's a delight. Who's she voiced by? Okay, we're going back to Fort Trinity now. Do I have a waypoint here? Good. I forget. She shares a voice with Jimmy Neutron, so you guys are gonna know what she sound like, who she is when you hear her. Wait, is that right? I get them confused. Okay, so there's two people in this game who have voices I recognize really quickly and easily. One of them is Tara Strong. And the other one is, sorry, I'm drawing a blank on the other one. I always remember her the minute somebody says her name, and I'm like, yeah, that's the one! But, alright, I give up.
Back. I'm glad you're safe. Let's begin the briefing.
I'll tell you all when we see Taimi again.
I'm pleased
Or when we see Taimi for the first time in
Welcome,
Living Season 1.
friends and allies. We've just defeated a powerful mouth of Zaitan.
Yeah.
Effectively cutting off one of the dragon's major
Win it here is a
supply
Norn.
lines. Now,
Norn are
we
great.
have to press our advantage. Reducing Zaitan's food supply was a good
I don't remember offhand.
the flow of reinforcements.
Reinforcements?
It's not Tara Strong. It's the other.
He means dead bodies. Zaitan's minions on the mainland are gathering and shipping
There's always.
forces to ore in massive
Oh gosh.
Precisely. Our next move is to confront Zaitan in ore. Before we strike, we need to weaken its position as much as
Why
possible.
can't I remember her name? I never remember her name.
Starve the enemy and cripple its army.
Wait, no, I think it is.
You learn fast, Marshal.
I have to, General.
Hmm.
Now, the commander and I need to
Bear with
confer
me a
and
moment.
choose the best course of action. What's on your mind?
Yep, just glad that Tyria's joined forces. Yes, yes, right, we need to stop them. We're not sinking the Ark. I hate the Ark. It's underwater and it's annoying. We're gonna stop them in the ossuary. I did the Ark once. I'm never doing it again. Hate it. But I know how to find out. We're gonna wiki Zoja real quick. Because it'll give me her voice actor. I think. Maybe? Come on now. Felicia Day! That's the one! I knew it! It was Zoja's voice actor. Ah. She does a lot of the voices for, she does a lot of the voices for people that I know from, like, other things. But I can never remember... I can never remember her name. Alright. But yeah, Zoja's voiced by Felicia Day, and Taimi, I do believe, is Tara Strong. Wait. Maybe I lost my mind. Oh well. I'll look it up when we get there. I say as I wiki her. Because I know that the final instance of this game is wild. We're not on the final instance yet. Don't you worry about that. We're getting close, though. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Gotta scroll. Who are you voiced by? No, you're a Debbie Derryberry. Yeah. She is voiced by Jimmy Neutron. Tara Strong voices somebody in this game, and I can't remember who it is. Oh well. Adventure time! Where are we going? We're going to Malcor's Leap! Kinda hope the event's up. So we can have Malcor yelling, Nuena! So Malcor is a sculptor. And he's been trying to sculpt Dwayna for a little while now. I don't remember which way is the safe way to take. I bonked off everything. That's not it! Beetles can't swim! Oh, but swimming things can. Let's go, Skimmer! Nerds, there's a perfectly good waypoint up there. Huh. Let's see. Can I mush my face up there? Almost. That's fine. This map was designed well before mounts. And you can tell. It's not conducive to them. Actually, I did just say, I did get through saying the Jackal was, different than the Raptor. And it is, because it can teleport. Alright, where am I now? Oh, this waypoint isn't safe, but I think... No, this is a packed waypoint. We're fine. This is a packed camp. Does the ossuary start downstairs from this stuff? Yes, it does. Alright, I don't remember how long Unquiet Dead is. Oh yeah! Timey is voiced by the same VA as Jimmy Neutron. We won't get to her until season, Living Season 1, which is directly after this. After this story. But, we'll get there. She's an Asuran genius. And a child when we see her first.
We don't know exactly how it functions, so I'm joining the team to make sure we have whatever rituals are
It's gonna be great.
to get the job done. We'll pick up reinforcements on the way. Commander, you'll lead the strike team and protect me while I perform the rituals. Any questions?
None, Marshal. It's long past time we forced Zaitan to fight its own battles instead of hiding behind minions. Ready when you are.
Zaitan's got a lot of minions. Side note. Oh, I hear it. Oh, thank goodness Ossuary isn't the thing I thought it was. No, it is. We're gonna have to follow a Priest of Lissa around. Chicken! Gotta be careful about risen chickens. I'm trying to think if I have a story instance that's on Timey. Actually, no, I can just go to, I can go to Eye of the North. Timey's in there. Oh, incredibly. Timey is instrumental in a lot of the things that we do in the game after. She is the one who discovers that what's going on. She's also the one who learns to track the dragons. Because we couldn't do that previously. We had to just sort of like fumble around like we did looking for the Eye of Zaitan, where we just kind of like went into ore and said good enough and fanned out a bunch. Timey's the one who learns to track the dragons down. They sure are. Let's get it. That's going to be an abomination someday. I'm going to kill it before it stands up. Oh, almost. Let's see what else. At the tender age of, we don't know because Asura are complicated, but definitely not old enough to be an adult. She worked out how to restore waypoints that have been destroyed. She also worked out the entire ley line map and put Omad's machine back together and got it in working order after it was destroyed. Omad's machine lets you look into the eternal alchemy. So you can see, like, sort of outside the universe and get an omnipotent view of it a little bit, but it's not something you can see normally. Alright. We're gonna watch this lady do a bunch of funeral rites. I forgot how long this instance would be, but we're gonna do the whole thing! We're following the nice ghost lady to our next mark. It's over there. I forgot what she looked like. It's just funerary rites. We're doing this so we can figure out where all the zombies are coming from, because they're being stitched together from bodies that were buried like a couple hundred years ago. Time to kill zombies. The Risen, if you will. Bunk! Come on, finish dying already. I have a hammer. Okay. Jahern? We good? This is just to show us sort of what it was like in Ore.
The first stage of the rite is grief. The loved ones of the deceased played an integral role. Here, they were encouraged to express the pain and rage they felt over the passing. They had to release these.
This is one of my favorite emotes. It actually makes it snow around you. You have to go to all the coldest place in Tyria to get that.
The funeral rites aren't done. I must perform my ritual at each key location.
Used to be that you would have to avoid these veteran risen nights, and I will try to avoid them at least a little, but I also just like fighting. Where am I going next? Oh, that platform way over there. Yeah, I can avoid them by going through the mid. Aha. I think. Make it? Yeah, we made it. Now I should, hypothetically, be able to get up here. Are you fighting spider hatchlings? My man? My guys? My NPCs? My brave, brave followers. They're very brave. I think I can hop up this rubble and get up here. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That should put me a little closer to the next plat. I swear, Traherne, you did not need to aggro onto this man. Alright. He's very brave. I don't care that it does burn. Will I do this? There we go. We sorted him out. Now we're zooming. Next platform. Alright. Let's get these risen sorted out. Part of the reason this instance in particular is so long is because you have to walk between all the places. And they're very far apart.
Almost ready.
I'm gonna make her not be alive anymore. She isn't alive already, so I'm doing good. But, like 5-starring a second weapon that's the same weapon but with a different kit, we're gonna do it again and better. Alright, now we wait for Traherne. I'm disrespectful. Actually, no.
This next step was largely ceremonial, but was observed by rich and poor alike. They offered a valuable gift in an attempt to persuade the priests to resurrect the dead.
I'm juggling.
The priests refused, but the act of offering and accepting rejection remained a part of the rite. Almost finished. There should be only one platform remaining.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go. And I wouldn't like to fall out of the instance. Is it that one over yonder? Yes, it is. Okay. We're just gonna walk. It's faster to fight the vets. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, these orbs are still hanging out here. Those were a symbol of magical power in ore once upon a time, probably, we think. They just put gold everywhere. Everything becomes gold that is under those orbs. It isn't right now because, like, they're corrupted by all these things. But, you know. Bang! Ma'am, I'm gonna need to ask you to die again. I know it's hard, but, like, you gotta do it. There she goes. Alright, Traherne, tell us the tale. Oh, I don't have /heroic yet. Still working on it. It's an emote you can earn in-game.
The family faced the inevitable reality that their loved one was gone. Here they were encouraged to mourn and to beseech Lissa to ease their pain. They prayed to their goddess for relief and to watch over the deceased in the mists. Return to the center platform. That's where their rite will end.
Look, the ghost just got here. You can walk along with the ghosts and they will take you to the platforms. Alright, let's go. Come on, folks. Ha! I forgot that I'd gone with, Orient Eagles are the worst. Look at all these little AoE chip damage bits. Orient Eagles are the Pocket Raptors before Pocket Raptors were cool. Oh, sorry, Risen Eagles. Are they all gone? They're all gone. Is this the central platform, Traherne? Yes, it is. Alright, we made it. Okay, ghost lady. What are we doing now?
Funeral rites complete. The deceased moved on to the ossuary. Next, they would prepare and inter the body. Ah, see there? They're taking the body down through that hidden door to the crypt below. That must be where Zaitan's minions are creating new risen soldiers.
Secret door! Secret door! Secret door! It's over here somewheres. We gotta go all the way out and then sort of back in, and it's really, a little bit annoying, actually, but let me go! Can't teleport like this. I love my carcass. Normally on Evie I put a ghost cat. Paired on. I missed the ramp. That's right! We don't get to be airborne! Because I'm here. I can't hit you if you're in the air, so that means you have to be on the ground. Where you can be dead. Ba-donk-a-donk-a-donk. Hello! Goodbye! Every time I say hello, he's... Wait. That's not how that song goes. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Okay. Y'all better come with me on this. I do not want to have to babysit you all the way down there. If I have to babysit Traherne all the way down here, I'm going to be real mad. Where am I going? Oh, not there. Oh, down further. I see. Traherne, this better be a case of get to the mark with you. Oof. Ah, okay, maybe we fight this stuff. This is a lot. Maybe we sort it out. Yeah, that's what I thought. We gotta get them up on their feet. Full counter worked out pretty good there. Nice. What are you hitting? Okay. Now, let's get these mans on their feet. Oh, I'm sorry. Risen grub, please. That better not be Traherne up there. But I don't see him by name down here. It's definitely Traherne up there. Yep. Well, we're gonna have to babysit him. Traherne, you gotta stick with the pack. Come on, buddy. Stop that. Come on. You'll aggro the thing. Alright, come on. He aggroed the thing. He's very brave. Reminds me of Rurik. Rurik was a brave man. Yeah, of course. We can play a little early tomorrow. I don't mind. I set tryout for a 7, which is about an hour and a half before I prep for stream. So a couple hours before stream. What's tomorrow? Friday? I got time. Val might be late, but I got time. I'll put it in the chat, though.
Those urns scattered around the room are steeped in Zaitan's magic.
Oh. We're gonna break some jars. Reliving my Zelda days. Breaking some jars. Don't care about that nonsense. We got jars to break. Just because badmins are coming out of them doesn't mean I have to fight them. I'm breaking jars. I suppose that way too we'll be pretty warmed up.
You already defiled it when you betrayed Lissa and desecrated the remains of her followers.
Oh, he's a badman.
We serve the dragon. Zeit, soon you all rise now. Destroy these enemies of our master.
Rawr. Etc. There's so many of these guys. Stop being alive, sir. Thank you. Good work, buddy. He didn't even get through his whole spiel.
Zaitan's depravity continues to destroy everything it touches. At least now this place is safe. Well done, everyone.
We've crippled the dragon's spies, food, and troop supply. It's more vulnerable than ever. How do we exploit that?
We advance. I have a plan for a large-scale operation to push back enemy forces and establish base camps right here in Orr. Now that operation can begin. All I need is time to regroup and organize our forces.
Woo! Wait, what? This despoiler is still here. Buddy, you need to go. Nobody left, buddy? Alright, let's clean up my loot. I got a lot of it. We're gonna just scoot that down here. Ooh, an exotic steel gun, spear gun. I don't need it, but it's here. I have it. Was it Rampagers? Yeah, I definitely don't need that. Wait, is that an aqua breather? No.
Oh, shiny.
Threshold achieved.
All right. Are these still worth anything? Heck yeah, they are. Not a ton, but enough. All right. We are something like 20 minutes over because that was not the final instance, but that instance is very long, longer than I think it is at all times. So that is it for today. I'm going to go scoot in here into this lovely little priory camp so I'm not in terrible danger when I come back. And when we come back, I'm going to finish off level 80 story, and it's going to take me about 60 years to do that because level 80 is really, really long. All right. Thank you all for coming along. No adventure tonight because I've actually got to get some rest. As all of you know who are here, I play Splatoon. I have tryouts tomorrow with, we're trying out somebody for the team. We might have a fourth. That's the long story short, and I still want to be in proper working order when that happens. But I have to wake up and do, like, my business factory job first. So I gotta get some actual rest this evening. To make sure that I'm in peak fighting form so that I don't play badly. Alright. I will be back next Thursday with more Guild Wars 2. And the usual spiel for the folks over on YouTube is like and subscribe and all that stuff. If you made it this far, good. And if you made it this far and you're watching this later, come visit me over on Twitch. You can be here live. It's great. I promise. You'll have a good time. All right. That's it for tonight, everybody. Bye.